Hi everyone, so glad to be back with you tonight. One moment while I set my screen, make sure I can see everything, make sure our lighting is good. So many things go into a good night here at the Stampin' Zoo, don't they? All right, I hope that I'm going to catch some of you tonight and bring you into my crafty web. This is Lisa Harden. And I am, as I said, with the Stampin' Zoo, which is my small business. I live in beautiful Boise, Idaho, and I sell all of the products I'm going to be using tonight. And I also teach classes online and soon again in person, and can answer any questions you might have about products. Just help you with all sorts of things. So I hope that we have a good night tonight. Feel free to post any questions you might have in the comments section. Say hi to everyone. It's a great little group of stampers. Let me see if I can get my grid paper a little bit straighter. It's annoying when it's not, right? Or maybe it's just me. Hello, Katie. Katie's a top fan now. Katie, did you realize that? You're a top fan of the Stampin' Zoo. Awesome. Hello, ladies. Here comes Jean from North Dakota. Hello, Jean from beautiful North Dakota. Mary Ellen had a birthday not too long ago. Happy birthday. Belated again. Mary Ellen, I hope it was happy for you. And hello, Jill. We were just chatting. She is sharing. And Jill, thank you so much for sharing. So many of you do. Please keep doing it, because we need to get the word out. The Stampin' Zoo needs to be in every household, if you ask me. Everybody needs a little stamping fun. I think it's a good idea. So you just keep sharing it, keep posting. If you've not yet, please pop on over to my YouTube channel and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Hello, Kathy. Yes, it's nice to see you. And hi, Cindy. Cindy just made what looked like a very delicious dinner. I saw it. Thanks for inviting me over, Cindy. Cindy lives a few states away, but she made this really tasty looking spaghetti squash, in case you're wondering. Katie, you shared, but we have the same friends. Not really, because you actually share to a lot more people than I do, because, you know, you're just that way. You know my friends and a lot more. So, and hello, Amy. Hope everything's going okay. Gary says it must be Thursday. It is, Gary. Thursday night, Gare. Oh, God. Too funny. Too funny. I'd say I sleep alone, but I don't sleep alone. I sleep with 2 dogs. You guys know that. And there's no room in our bed. We're all full up there, so... Oh gosh. All right, everybody. Well, let's talk about some really fun happy mail I got first. Got a couple of pieces that I love. The first one was this. Take a look at this. Highest of high fives to you. This comes from said top fan and always BFF, my friend Katie. She sent this to me because she knew, well, she sent it to me to, I guess, give me accolades for my stamping series, Get to Know Your In Colors. I know you were all there. She knows how much I worked on it. And I so appreciate this, because even though she's not a stamper, she knows what goes into my videos. And so I appreciate that, Katie. It was really cute to get this in the mail. She wanted me to know, of course, she didn't make it, in case I was thinking she had just gone into the professional printing business. But Katie, that's all right. It's always the sentiment that counts the most, but this is also adorable. And then, as you know, as part of the Get to Know Your In Colors, I sent out some seeds to people by drawing who had shared, and this came back to me almost immediately from Donna McClelland down in Louisiana. And thank you so much. It was just a really sweet note thanking me. And let's see if she tells us. Oh, she got sweet pea seeds. Great. Well, I'm sure they will grow down there, Donna. I have no doubt that almost anything grows down there in that heat and humidity. It's probably a gardener's paradise. So thank you for the recognition. I appreciate it. And yes, Katie is a die cutter. I call her in on heavy die cutting jobs at times, and she's always more than helpful. So I appreciate that. And she doesn't, you know, she's not like giving me her design ideas, which secretly I prefer. So anyway, yeah, she'll often come in and be my die cutter. Hello, Denise. I know they are bright, same color, just bright. Okay, let's talk about a couple things going on in the zoo neighborhood. I think that most of you saw this, but let's just talk about it because it's super fun. Also, let's talk about the fact that I printed these on labels, okay? That's why they're curling up, because that's what was in the printer. So, you know, if I had a separate printer for my shipping department, it would be a little different, but it's okay. We're going to work with it. They printed very nicely on the labels, I have to admit. So Chopped Stamp Edition is coming back just like it always has with a couple of editions. We have the edition of not only Canada and the United States, but now Australia and the UK are joining us. So we have Helen Jennings from Levaducky and Donna Gray, and they will be inviting participants from their country. And so do you know how much Chopped is going to grow? I have some early numbers already. It's just going to be a game changer. It's going to be like, it was fun times 10. Okay, because the more people are going to be, the more ideas, the more fun, the more friendly rivalry amongst countries, right? So please, if you live in the United States, please sign up for this. It is, like I said, it's a friendly competition. It challenges you a little bit. So all of the demonstrators, once you sign up, we send you a little package of supplies. Current Stampin' Up! Supplies, okay? So sometimes it's supplies that you may not even have had a chance to buy yourself. So there's a little preview when you participate. But also, then you take those supplies and you make a creation with it. Usually it's a card, but you have to use at least a little bit of some of each of the supplies. And then you take a picture, and you get one picture, so you have to show all the supplies in one picture. Okay, you just email that off to the respective demonstrator in your country. And then Jen Houston, demonstrator extraordinaire in Canada, takes all of those and puts them onto a polling page. And we all get to vote on it and choose a winner. And then if you are the winner, you get to choose the cardstock colors that we use in the next month's kit. Plus you get your next month's kit for free. And this month we are going to introduce an electronic badge. So you can put that on your Facebook page. You can print it out, laminate it, and wear it as an actual badge. Whatever you want to do with it. It looks a lot like this, okay? But anyway, we're just going to have a lot of fun with it. And like I said, I'm so happy and excited that we're going to have the other demonstrators join us. I love both of them. I think they are brilliant businesswomen, and I know it's only going to get better from here. Like, it was already fun. Now it's going to just explode. So please sign up with me. There is, if you go over to, if you're in the United States, go to thestampingzoo.com. That's my business page. And you will find there a page where you can sign up for either 1 month or a monthly subscription. And it's $7 a month US, a little different in the other countries, of course. But please sign up. And I'm going to be reaching out to some of you personally to find out if you would like to sign up, because I think there are some of you that might just need a friendly nudge, shove. No, just a friendly ask. Sometimes it's nice to be asked, isn't it? So anyway, that is one thing that's going on. Now, I would like you to sign up quickly. I'd like you to sign up by the 5th, by Cinco de Mayo, okay? Because then that just helps us to cut the kits and get them out to you as quick as we can so you have time to create. So it is a contest that begins and ends in the month. Okay, so with mailing times, we have to, you know, we're trying to get that stuff out really quickly to you. So if that wasn't enough fun, how about something else that's on Cinco de Mayo? A Cinco de Mayo Bogo sale. I would make a, I don't know, a Cinco de Mayo sound, but it would just sound crazy. So what I want you to know about this, though, is I'm going to have a Cinco de Mayo sale by Zoom. And you can join in even if you don't want to buy anything. That's why I said looky-loos are welcome. So we'll be on Zoom, and just briefly, let me tell you about it. I will be selling retired Stampin' Up! Product. That will include the recently retired Stampin' Up! Product that will retire on May 4th, okay? So most of the product has been gently used, mostly by me, just me only for the last year. But it'll be on Zoom so you can see all the product before you buy it. And then they will have a stated price on them, and then the first person to speak up for it gets it. Then what happens is I turn around and I send you an invoice by PayPal. You pay for the product, and then you get the same amount of product for free out of the annual catalog. So let's say, for instance, you were to buy, now this is not retiring, but let's say you bought this for me. It was retiring and you bought this, and I charged you $58 for it, okay? I'm going to charge the catalog price or close to it. So let's say I charge $58 for this. You pay me $58 plus the shipping, and then you get to choose $58 in product free from the new catalog. Now you do have to pay shipping and tax, which is not a lot, okay, when you're thinking about the product. So it's not buy one, get one 50% off like people do nowadays. It's buy one, get one free, okay? So I just want you to know that. We will talk more about it. I'll come on and do a specific video about it, but you will see this advertisement on Facebook, on Instagram, in my email. You need to contact me for the Zoom link, but it doesn't cost anything to just look, right? It doesn't hurt to look. And we're also going to have a couple of items up for auction. A couple of products. I'm just going to choose them, and they will go up for auction. Don't worry, I won't let you pay too much for them. It won't be like the Salvador Mundi photo, or not photo. You remember, the most expensive painting sold at auction. It's going to be nothing like that. It'll be a bundle or something. But just know that this is to come next week, you guys. So like I said, it's easy to remember. It's going to be on Cinco de Mayo. You can grab some chips, salsa, a little margarita, and do some shopping and feel like you're getting a great deal, because you will be 50% off. So, and then a great selection, because let's be honest, I buy almost everything. Okay, so I hate to see things go, but I love to see things go to fellow stampers who will love them. All right, so that is coming up. And like I said, if you already know you want to get the Zoom link, then email me, sister, thestampingzoo@outlook.com. Okay, and then finally, after a month's hiatus, the Charmed card kit is back for May. I will be using the bundle I just showed you, the Color and Contour. It's gorgeous, and it's so fun to work with. It's easy to start stamping very quickly. And it comes with this kind of indispensable set of dies. Look at these. So of course you can cut out the flowers, as well as then all of these cool scalloped frames. And I'm sure you've seen lots of demonstrators using these frames, me included. I've been using them. I'm going to use them for a swap. And in fact, let me just show you how beautiful these are all together. I'm so proud of them. Oh, look at this. Look at this. So you've got this one, then there's this one, and look at the detail on it. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then these little guys. So, and then there are several more. So I'm sure, or I hope, you're going to want to join in for this class. Now this class is a monthly class I do. It includes supplies for 8 cards with envelopes. You will also get a quarter pack of some sort of DSP. This month I am going to be featuring the DSP from the new In Colors. So get ready for that. I am also going to be sending out a package. You get a full package of the ribbon. And I'm going to let you choose. This is in all of the new In Colors, and I'm going to let you tell me which one color you would like to add to your kit. You will also be getting a package of the In Color gems, which are all 5 colors. So look, I know you're all familiar with these because you all watched my video series, Get to Know Your In Colors. And if you didn't, never fear, they're recorded. They're on Facebook and YouTube. So anyway, these are going to be the products that you get in the kit. You get a video and a written tutorial with color photos. And I do the video tutorial through Facebook, but I could download it to YouTube if you wanted. And then the reason I call it a charmed card kit is because I send out with every one of my card kits a round silver laser cut charm with some sort of a fun, inspirational, happy, or positive sentiment on it. I choose them myself. They are exclusive to each month. So if you don't get the kit for that month, you don't get that charm. The first time that you purchase the kit, I also send you a silver necklace so you can wear your charms. So anyway, I really like it. I put a lot of myself into it every month to try and make it better than the past month. And there are several different options for getting the kit. If you do not live in the United States, you can still get the online only option, which gives you the video, all the video tutorials and the written tutorial, and that's only $15. If you want the full kit with shipping, it's $39, and you can also add the bundle on for $58. This month it's $58, and I do send a little gift of product with that, but you get about it differs, of course, every month, but I think it's about $22 to $25 just in product from the kits. So it's a pretty good deal, I think. I try to make it just as cost effective as I can, right? While still giving you really nice product. So anyway, I hope that sounds interesting to you. If it does, but you have more questions, send me a private message. And anyway, you can also read more about this on thestampingzoo.com. It has its own page. I was working on it right before this though, so all of the subscription options are not on there yet, but they will be there, okay? So anyway, that is what's coming up also. Oh my gosh. I get so excited when there's a new month because it's just fun, right? Carla, I think you may need to because it's just a great way to experience a little bit of all of the colors. It's like a paper and embellishment share, but with a tutorial as well. So let's take a look. We're going to be playing with some of these beautiful papers, but I wanted to show you a couple of new things that were on our pre-order. One is the Ombre specialty paper, okay? And if you're keeping a list, this is item number 155784. Okay, I feel like I'm on QVC a little bit. Okay, so let me back up. This comes as 12 by 12 papers, and you get 4 sheets of each of these colors. And I don't know specifically what they are. I don't want to get the catalog right out now, but it's a red, a blue, a yellow, and a purple. And so I've cut them into 6 by 6 because it's just, that's what's really handy for me to grab them up and throw them into the die cutter. You can die cut beautifully on them. You can cut them out and use them for backgrounds. This does not come off. It's not glimmer paper. What can I say? It feels like it has a texture, but the glimmer is embedded in there. Well, that's a pretty good picture of it, actually. You can kind of see how it's a textured paper, but it still goes through the paper trimmer just fine. and dies cut out of it sharply. So anyway, there's that one, which is really cool. Oh, look at this. I just want to have like some bedding that just looks like this. It's so pretty. Okay, and then the paper we're going to use tonight is some more in color product. It is the 21 to 23 in color shimmer vellum. It's really pretty cool. Let me get some of this out. Again, this was 12 by 12 paper. You get 10 12 by 12 sheets. So you get 2 sheets of each of the colors. Okay, so again, we've got the pale papaya. I'll try and show them by themselves on the white. And let me bring this up close so you can see. It's our heavyweight vellum, right? But it is coated with a shimmer that looks like Wink of Stella to me. It's a heavy coating of shimmer. But again, it's embedded in there, so it doesn't seem to come off or anything. Okay, so that was pale papaya. Then we have soft succulent. Take a look at that. We have our fresh freesia, of course. Delicious. We have evening evergreen. Oh, I think this one's really pretty in the shimmer. The shimmer brightens it up a little bit. And then finally we have polished pink. Oh la la. This is very French to me. That pink appears very French to me for some reason. I love it. So if you, again, if you are looking to add to your wish list, and who isn't, let's be honest, the item number for this is 155616. Don't remember the exact prices, but both of them are a great deal, of course. And if you would like even a better deal, then sign up to be on my team. I would love to have you be in the zoo crew. We do lots of fun stuff. And Stampin' gives you at least a 20% discount on all of your product. And they start off by giving you a shopping spree. And beginning on March 4th, there's going to be a little bit of an added fun for that. So we will talk about that later, but just know it's going to be a great time for you to sign up to be a discount shopper. Okay? All right, let's take a look at one of the other in color products we're going to be working with today, and that is the Ombre gift bags. Beautiful. So these are just some little, they're paper, and they don't have a special finish on them like the shimmer, but I love the ombre on them. It's really a great way to show off those new in colors, and you can see clearly, like there's the evening evergreen, and then there's the soft succulent. Aren't those gorgeous together? Then of course you've got pale papaya. It's still my favorite, I have to say. It's just like a little fresh, well, papaya. Fresh freesia coming right along, and then of course polished pink. I know my nails look kind of annoying with the pink especially, but you know, I wasn't thinking ahead when I got this beautiful strawberry kissed color. And hello everyone, and I love that you're all saying hello to yourself, or each other and yourselves maybe, but yes, so nice. I love that. I love my group. Hi group. I love you everybody. Oh brother. All right, you can always watch me with the sound down, you know, if I'm too annoying. So here's what I have in mind. I'm going to play with something that I really liked and I kind of missed it. And if you don't know this, over on my personal page, so not the Stampin' Zoo page, but on my Facebook page that's just Lisa Harden, I've been posting a picture every day of a location that I like to call a meditation destination. Kind of started last month with a picture that someone sent to me. And I found myself really daydreaming about it. And I found that I liked that. It's just a really, really busy time at work, my day job. And thank goodness I'm getting lots of things done. But while I appreciate it, I need a little getaway, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes in my own mind. So I started looking at this picture, and then I came around to thinking, well, if I like it, maybe somebody else might like to look at a picture. And so it was really fun, and I've been doing that for about a week. And I guess my point is, if you're not Facebook friends with me, then go friend me, go send me a friend request, and then you can look at all these pictures and what's coming out of it for me. I'm so glad I ended up sharing it. I thought it sounded kind of dorky, or I thought it might sound kind of dorky, but in the end, it's really spurred on a lot of good memories for people and discussion. And I've learned stuff about people that, like, even I went to school with as a kid that I never really knew about them. So it's really fun. So we're having fun with that. We're just taking a few minutes out of our day to look at a beautiful location, and you can voice your thoughts about it, or you can remain silent. It's totally up to you. But anyway, that doesn't have anything to do with Stampin' Up, but it kind of does, right? Because I was posting some tropical pictures, and then of course I thought about this beautiful bundle, Timeless Tropical. I love it so much. It's not distinctive, but it's definitely detailed line drawings of, I mean, it screams Hawaii, right? Plumeria, the palms, the beautiful pineapple. Who doesn't love pineapple? And hibiscus. And then these great sentiments. I don't know how they always nail the font with the image, but they do it time and time again. And then it has all of these great dies. They're called In the Tropics. And so you've got like leaves and a pineapple, the word aloha, the trees. And so anyway, we're going to use a few of these. I die cut a few of these in our Ombre shimmer paper. Oh, aren't they fun? I love them. So, and even you can see some of the embossing that is on this leaf. So that's why our vellums, I think, are the best in the biz, because they are heavy enough weight that you can actually see the details in the dies. And they also cut cleanly from the dies. Like, this is a pretty detailed die. But that paper is of a high enough quality that the die cuts right out of it. So we're going to play with some of these today. And we're going to make a couple of cards, and we're also going to make a little gift bag. So Kathy loves this bundle. Kathy, doesn't surprise me. You know a good thing when you see it. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Margaret, and hello to you. I hope you're doing something fun today. And hi, Lori. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Very sweet. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Susan. Hello, Lisa. There's probably a Lisa on here too. And Cheryl, hi. Oh, you guys are really kind. Thank you. I'm so happy to visit with you. Hi, Mary. Okay, so everybody says, get to stamping, girl. Stamp it, lady. Okay, I was having fun die cutting these. I was getting a little out of control, but you never know what you're going to want, right? You never know what's going to inspire you. So I cut out of using the Pale Papaya, the Evening Evergreen, and the Soft Succulent, just so we had a little choice. Okay, so let's start off with a card that I kind of had in mind. Can you believe it? I actually had a design in mind. So I'm going to use this delicious, rich Evening Evergreen as the card base. I think it goes greatly listen to me. I haven't been speaking long, in case you're wondering. It goes great with basic white. It's nice and crisp, sets that off. So we will have an insert. I can't remember which one's the insert. I think that one's the insert. I think this one is going to go back behind. Isn't this fun? Now this is one of the designs on the new paper that I was talking about. And so if you order my Charmed card kit for May, you'll be getting a quarter pack of this paper. So you will be able to get all of the colors and check them out and see all of the patterns up close. They're all really fun. I think we're going to use this one. I have done a 3 3/4 by 5 piece of DSP with a piece of basic white that's just 1/8 of an inch larger on or 1/8 of an inch larger in total than this, because I just want a little break in the color. So see, it's slightly different. See, it makes a difference, doesn't it? That's fine too, but I like a little break. So, especially with such an intense color. Okay, now that's the inside. I'm going to try and keep that over there. And then I also think we are going to use some of the Great Ribbon. And again, with your Charmed card kit, you will choose which roll of this beautiful in-color ribbon you would like. It shows off really nicely. Oh, look at that. So it's sheer in the middle, and then it has satin on the edges. So it's a great combination. And we worked with it in some of my in-color videos, and it ties easily, beautifully, so easy. Oh, my goodness. I am sorry to hear that, Leslie. I hope all goes well. That's never good to read. All right, we're thinking of him. I hope he gets out of pain at least. That doesn't sound fun at all. Goodness. All right, well, stay here with us as long as you can, but maybe it's a good little distraction, right? I can be a distraction, believe it or not. I've been accused of being a distraction all throughout my life. Okay. All right, so here's what I was thinking about this one. I want to really focus on this beautiful die cuts. And so I want to use one of the pineapples. Isn't that fun? I'll pop the rest of these out. So this one, again, you can leave those in as textural pieces if you want. You can pop them out, or you can do a combination, which drives some people crazy. I'm not going to mention any names. I know who you are. Okay. And I love, of course, how the vellum can sit up on top of the DSP, and especially with these little cutouts, you can see a little bit of it, but you can still also see that this is very clearly a beautiful pineapple. And then, oh, wow, look at that. I'm already enamored with it, and it's not even like down on the paper. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put these two pieces together, because I know I want those two to go together, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to use my Seal Plus. It's very handy. I love it. I think it rolls really smoothly. You just have to get the hang of it. I usually think, well, for the people I've talked with and that like it, it takes about half a roll for you to kind of get the feel. And then once you have that, you are off to the races. It just takes a different angle, slightly different than the snail that we had before. It's quieter, I know that, which I really like. You love this card already. Kathy, that's why I always love seeing you. You're easy to please, you know? Okay, so putting this up on my basic white card base, right? And let's do our stamping. This might be a weird way to do it, but I just feel like getting some ink on to the paper. So I want to stamp my sentiment. I think I'm just going to use thank you. I am so lucky to have so many people to thank that I like to keep lots of thank yous around. And what else? What will we put on the inside? Let's do this little flower. I have an idea for the palm trees or something else. So let's use our pale papaya for our flower. And that's for our thank you. Okay. Pale Papaya. Couldn't be any prettier. I'm going to stamp off the page a little bit. Maybe stamp another one up here. And that will be a beautiful little insert. And then the thank you is going to be on this strip. This is Soft Succulent. And why don't I try stamping it in Evening Evergreen? And I think that would be like a nice little intense. Let me see. This might not be big enough. I may have to make that a little larger. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yeah, I need to make this a little larger. This was 1/2 inch. So if I give myself a little bit more than that, with plenty of room for it. So I need to find my paper. Come on now. Where are you hiding? Oh, might be in here. I know I have. There we go. I know at least some of it's in there, so I'll just trim it off of this. I will go with 3/4 of an inch. I do like the Evening Evergreen up on the Soft Succulent though. Don't they work nicely together? They work nicely together. I'd say they're like Tango and Cash, but Tango and Cash don't always work nicely together. Oh, especially that Cash. He can be crabby. Isn't that pretty? I like it already. And then I love using these dark, intense colors with a pop of color. And the pop, in this case, is our Pale Papaya. But it's all very tropical, isn't it? Stampin' Up! Has made this so easy for us to just coordinate and start working quickly. It's just all so pretty. All right, Amy. We'll talk to you later. Always here if you need us. He's had a hard time of it. I'm sorry to hear that. Just hit you. Grief just hits you, doesn't it? Yeah. Comes and it goes. Sometimes that's good and sometimes it's not good. Okay, so now that we have our pieces and parts, kind of want to figure out again where I want this, because I think I'm going to wrap the ribbon around it. I think I might just pop this kind of back behind the stem. I want to hide it a little bit. This is just cute already. And then I think what I'm going to do actually is just make a bow and put it on the pineapple. So let's use some glue dots for our pretty little pineapple. And now that I know that's how I'm going to proceed, I will put this down flat on the card base. That will help me out. I don't know about your neck of the woods, so to speak, but my area, the temperature shot up today to like 85. Well, I don't know if it was exactly 85, but it was over 80. It said 85 in the car. I don't know what the official was, but considering it was about 60 or 62 or 3 just a couple of days ago, was a little shock to the system, and I don't like it to be 80 degrees, so I want it to go away. I have to mow the lawn tomorrow morning, and I'm like, it's only May. I shouldn't have to be getting up in the morning to mow. But the cool part is I'm taking tomorrow off, so it doesn't really matter, right? It's gonna be a nice 3-day weekend. I actually took this morning off too. I went in for just a couple of hours to get something finished this afternoon and put it in the mail and wave bye-bye. I was very happy for that. Okay, maybe one more. I don't know. You don't have to do like a ton. You don't have to glue down every area. And I just kind of let the glue dots fall on themselves. So if they were too big for the spot, it didn't matter. Okay, and then it looks so pretty up on this patterned paper. I love that. Very cool. Now I'm going to leave a little bit of this open because remember I want to put my sentiment right there, and I'm going to sneak the end of it underneath this die cut. And so this one, again, I did this in Evening Evergreen. I did one in So Saffron also, but I just, like I said earlier, I really like the Evening Evergreen in this shimmer vellum. It gave it a little bit of lightness, and I like it. Maybe one more towards the top, just in case. Okay. Oh, does that look like a gorgeous pineapple or what? I just want to sink my teeth into that. And then, looking at this, you know I'm going to cut this on the bias because I just do. North Dakota is going to be in the 80s. See? I know, right? I'm sure they are very stressed. Yes, we have those same issues here. It's like, wait a minute. We need some moisture before you start hitting us with the temps. I know this little farm, this 1/5 of an acre that needs, I don't have a farm, you guys know that. But I do have plants, and they all, you know, they want to be watered. So, oh my gosh, this is almost too cute for words. Now I have those little flowers. Let's do the bow first, and then maybe we'll add some of the little flowers. The flowers cut out so well in the paper, and they're just adorable. So let's see if I can make a tiny little bow. I bet I can. Stormy at Susan's house. And Montana, yeah. About 70. I know you're heading into winter, Leslie. You mess with my mind. I saw somebody post a beautiful fall picture. I was like, wait a minute. No, it's not time for that. And then I realized, oh, well, it is. If you live in the southern hemisphere, that would really be an interesting experience, and I hope I can have it sometime, to go to Australia for Christmas, and have a Christmas that's hot. It would be really interesting. You know, I'm not a huge fan of hot weather, but I thought if I were in Sydney, it would be okay, because I could be sitting somewhere in the harbor, just enjoying myself. I need to get myself a really rich boyfriend, or I need to sell a lot more Stampin' Up! Products. So if you girls could help me out with that, it'd be much appreciated. Stampin' Up! Products, not the rich old man with a heart condition. He must have a heart condition. Sherry, we've been waiting for you. It's okay, though. It's all right if you're late. I record this just for you. Okay. It almost kind of looks sometimes like one side looks better than the other, right? Oh my God, it's so adorable. I want to hug it. Okay. I need some more of these. I mean, why do you think I'm a demonstrator? I love everything about Stampin' Up! I love the products. I love the people. I love the fun of it. I love the events. I love these beautiful new colors. And so for tonight, I love this pineapple. It's sweet. Okay, let's look at these pale papaya flowers. I'm thinking we might want them. Now, normally I would put some shimmer on here, like those shimmer gems, but we don't really have to because we've got these beautiful shimmery flowers. You got your vaccine today. Yay, Natasha. Good job, girl. Yay. Is this your first one or your second one? Or are you having Johnson & Johnson? I had, I believe I had Pfizer. Yeah, I had Pfizer. And it was pretty statistically like everybody else's. Do we like that arrangement? I know somebody will tell me if you don't like that arrangement. I think it's kind of cute. Let's see here. Oh, you love this card, Deborah? Thank you. I'm kind of liking it too. I love that pineapple, that's for sure. And see how nicely that, I told you the ribbon just went together so nicely. And I wasn't lying, was I? No, it is beautiful. These almost pop up a little bit, like they don't lay flat, and I like that about them. They're very cute. Maybe we will, you know I like to gild the lily. Maybe we will use rhinestones in the center of these flowers. I can't help it. We'll take a look at it, but we may stop. I know how to stop if I need to. But I love to decorate. Kind of curly that way. Okay, now it is a beautiful color combo, isn't it, Jean? Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, look. It's kind of calling out for these. Now, I know that you know that I'm hoarding these. However, it's less than a week, ladies, until this is current. So we can begin ordering from that on the 4th. And if you remember correctly, though, please save something on your wish list to shop for items 50% off at my BOGO sale. But that's why we're doing it on the 5th, is because I want you to be able to order your products as soon as possible. Is this too much? Oh, it's kind of pretty, isn't it? Let's see. Now I'm just laying these in here lightly because you can always kind of pick them up if you need to. We have large and small, and they just kind of go into the centers. Oh, charming. Okay, what do we think? I think yes. And I think that really suffices for a pretty little thank you card. Ooh, so cute. Okay, so here's what I was thinking about the bag. So I was thinking of just making a thank you card is nice, right? A thank you gift is even nicer. So here's what I was thinking is we decorate this bag, and then we make 3 cards with envelopes, and that fits very nicely into this bag. So this is like a 1-inch strip of the pale papaya, and I made it like a belly band for this gift bag. Okay, this is how you like up-style your gift bags that are already perfectly beautiful. Like if you just need to keep a stack of these, grab them, put some chocolates in them, they're perfect. But here's a little additional thing you can do to it. And we are going to make some palm trees in pale papaya because we can. We'll probably use a couple of our little shimmery items along the way. Let's see here. Where's my big block? Come on now. Oh, here it is. It's put away, after all, where it should be. I think I need this one because of how wide the palm trees are. Okay, so I will stamp sideways. Thanks, Kathy. Very sweet of you. Appreciate that. Okay. I need my pale papaya ink again. Yeah, this shimmer vellum is really, really pretty and a nice touch. And it doesn't just need to be feminine. Of course, I make it feminine, but it can be masculine too. I think it could be easily. Now, I think that's a really nice imprint of those palm trees. That kind of shows you like what they look like, just tone on tone. There are, like I said, it's a line drawing. It's not distinctive per se, but it definitely has different high points and low points of the ink right? It grabs the ink at different intensities all over the image. So it makes it really fun that way. Now let's grab, let's see. Is that all I'm going to want to stamp? No, let's do hello. And that's kind of a little cutie. Okay, I need this little block. You didn't see the vellum in the catalog. Kathy Sheely, I'm going to help you with that. It was on the demonstrator pre-order, but it wasn't available in the United States for a little while because, as we know, we're kind of having an, let's call it a national shipping crisis or delay. So it has been holding up some product. Now, on that note, I haven't heard if it will be holding up product from the new catalog, or when this catalog launches in a week. We have not been told anything like that officially. If I hear of anything, as soon as I can say something, of course I will. Okay, this vellum, both of the vellum papers, or both of the specialty papers I showed you, are on page 135 of the catalog. Ombre specialty paper is $10, and shimmer vellum is $12. You get a little bit more in the shimmer vellum package. That's US, by the way. I know that always confuses some people. You know, if I don't mention it, then they think, well, she's selling it for $10. Well, she's selling it for $14. Well, kind of, but different dollars. Pretty. So I'm going to make this look like a collection, right? With the same stamp set and the same colors. And I think it makes it look like, well, a really nice, thoughtful gift. Now, by the same token, you could use just the stamp set and a lot of different colors to make it appear like a collection, or you could do the reverse. You could use lots of, let's see, whatever the reverse of that is, lots of different colors, but the same stamp set, or vice versa. I should have just said that. There's lots of ways to make these things look cohesive, right? Without being the same. You could make this card in 2 or 3 different color combinations and then put them all together in this tidy little package, right? I think it looks really just beautiful and thoughtful. All right, let's cut this out on the mini, because the mini always has to make an appearance because she's just cute. Yes, Kathy, there's no judgment here if you're going to do another order, because I did a few orders and this was just in the pre-order period. Lord help me. It's a good thing I have a discount. Okay, so I just need to cut this out because it's so cute. I have to cut something out with the mini tonight. So, oh my, the dogs are scurrying around. I have no idea what they're doing out there. Probably barking at something. Sorry, neighbors. I am going to tape this down with a little purple tape because the stems are really narrow. However, Stampin' Up! Has helped us really know where to put these because the dies are really, they're shaped very well to the stamped image, right? There's not a lot of big framing that goes on. And then also they have made this part of the frame see-through, so you can make sure that your stamped tree trunks are there. And then, as I always say, put this on with the top plate going in first, and you will almost always have a very smooth roll through the machine. Oh, pretty. Look at those guys. I like them. Okay. also try stamping on the vellum. Actually, I don't know. As I'm thinking about that, I think it probably wouldn't hold. It's very textural on the top. So I think even if you use Stays On, it might not be a good image. But hey, if you want to try it, it's just paper. Just paper. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking is, let's see here. I almost need something else. I need something big. Oh, I need a couple of Plumeria flowers. How about that? These will be good to kind of hide this or make a base for it. I think that'll be cute. And they won't be very detailed. Like, we're not going to stamp them. We are going to cut them out of our shimmer paper. I think I should use the soft succulent. Again, I don't think the Plumeria comes in soft succulent, but I do think that that's going to work for our pattern. So we're going to go with it. It's our card, and we can make, well, we can make things like palm trees in any color we want, right? I was thinking about making them in polished pink. I think they would be really gorgeous in that. So this is just what I was cutting out of before. See how everything is really nice and sharp. And I'm going to grab the big one for this. I don't want to chop up my vellum too much. So I think you're only going to be able to partially see me do this. Never fear. So we'll just cut out a couple of these, and this is just like the same sandwich as for regular cardstock. And also, this, when used without the stamp, doesn't necessarily look tropical at all. So this is one of those die cuts that you can grab and use with lots of different things. Thanks, Susan. Okay, let's see if we like that. I also could use a big label, which maybe would be a better idea, but we'll check this out. You know what? Now that I say that, I really like this is the, I hate to bring in a lot of different die cuts, but this is the Hippo and Friends. It's just like such a super cool set of dies with labels. That one just couldn't be better, I think. So we're going to cut that out of, let's cut it out of Pale Papaya. And then let's stamp on the edge of it. I think that'll be better. So you need, like, when you're doing the belly band and you're doing like a little decoration on it, you need something for your decorations to land on, or else they kind of just look like they're floating in space. Oh goodness. Dogs are racing out. It's either a squirrel or the neighbor dog. Okay, so getting the little guy back in. I love grabbing the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. It's so convenient for things like this. You can purchase one for $60, and you can have the regular size model for $120, which is a very competitive and great price for both of them. And the one nice thing, well, one of the nice things is they are stainless steel construction. They are Stampin' Up's own models. The sides fold up, as you can see, create them really tidy. The best thing about buying it from Stampin' Up is there's a 36 or a 3-year warranty on them. So if you purchase one from me and for some reason something goes wrong with it, I mean, I don't think they're going to replace it if you drop it from a speeding train or something like that. But if something comes up with it and you've purchased it from me, no worries. You just talk to me about it. No big deal. I think I want to stamp this. I want to stamp the hello on here first, as I was getting ready to glue that down. Just hold your horses, Lisa. Just hold on. Okay, the pressure is stamping on this. We always have that little strip we can use I mess this up somehow. Oh, sigh of relief. Also very pretty. Evening Evergreen is very pretty directly on the pale papaya. Oh, so cute. I'm going to put a strip of Seal Plus across the middle of this, and that's where it's going to seal the belly band. I'm using Seal Plus, even though this is cardstock, because this is going to be something that gets taken on and taken off. So for any kind of movable parts or interactive type cards, I like to have something that is a little stronger. So now let's start to tuck in these pieces and parts, and I think we're going to find that it's very fun. Then of course we have these cool leaves, right? Some more soft succulent, or I believe those were Evening Evergreen leaves. So kind of fun. Let's see how this looks with glue dots on it. Wow. Yeah, why so long, Mary? You have to wait 112 days? Is that just... I know we have the CDC. Maybe the Australian version thinks that's most effective. That is quite interesting, though. Okay. Now, I am using glue dots under this, and I find, I'm pretty sure, I'll hold it up for you so you can see it, but I feel like that shimmer helps to hide those glue dots, doesn't it? So it's going to be a little more forgiving than when you put glue dots onto regular shimmer. Okay, we're going to put those up on dimensionals and then tuck some things underneath them. Now, I know you're saying dimensionals aren't going to fit on those skinny trunks. That's okay, because we have foam sheets. So foam sheets are basically dimensionals that have not been cut. So they're a dream. You can die cut them. So if you have the Playful Alphabet, these are fantastic for cutting out letters and popping them up. But you can get a nice sharp cut on them, even if you're just doing something like I'm doing right now, just making a skinny little dimensional. And then that way, this won't get squished. It's always horrible to go through all this work. Hello, Kathleen from Florida. You just got home from a play. I love hearing that. And then you said it was very social distanced. I think you said that. You know what? I love hearing that. I have missed my whole season of musicals terribly. And I can't wait for that to start again. And I don't know what it's going to look like, right? But I'm willing to safely give it a try. So good for you. Okay. Ross, did I say hi to you yet? I probably did early on, but hello. Oh, yes, I did, because I was laughing about your Gary comment. Oh, my. That Gary. He's a card. Okay. Whoops, I did one thing kind of goofy, which was I shouldn't have this one on there because it will stick onto the tag. So we only want the ones that are popping it up on back behind the label. Oh, but see, I can just squish that one back there. A little bit of behind the scenes work never hurt. This is coming along quite nicely. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so now that we know that we can hide these with glue dots, we're going to go to town. Roz has some beautiful grandkids that are probably, I don't know, when does the pool open at your locale, Roz? When does the pool open? Or has it been open? They're probably jonesing to get into the pool, I'm guessing. Okay, and again, I'm just kind of using my take your pick tool to put pressure on that glue dot right behind there. And, oh, it's open. Okay, nice. And then I'm just leaving. I'm just putting the glue dots at the base of these palm leaves or whatever they are, because I like them to have a little bit of movement. They're very pretty. And that's good. I was going to put some more flowers on there. Just stop, Lisa. Really? You have to. Okay. Oh gosh, I think this is so pretty. I love it. Okay, we have time to do another quick one. Let's do some stamping. Let's see here. What color? Do we want to bring a new color in? No, I think we want to use, this one I haven't thought out. Maybe we want to use some soft succulent with white. Okay. I think I have the pieces cut, kind of. I have a 3 3/4 piece. That works. Let's do a little stamping. And let's still love the palm trees. I love how you can bring the palm trees in partially, you know? So let's do that. In fact, let me test how the palm trees stamp in Evening Evergreen. First, we're going to do soft succulent. Beautiful. Now let's see how they are in Evening Evergreen. Let's see if they're too dark. I'm not going to worry about cleaning that off because Evening Evergreen is so much more intense. Yeah, they're cool, actually. Très cool. Okay. Let's do some palm tree action here. All right. Ink is kind of sticking in the middle a little bit. That's okay, but just to make sure we don't have any ghosting, right? We will pick that up. Okay, I'm using the dark one first. How about over here? Oh, that was kind of a mistake. Yeah. When you do second generation stamping, Lisa, I have to be reminded sometimes. So if you want to do second generation stamping, you need to re-ink fully, stamp off once fully, and then bring it in. Okay, there we go. Now that makes stunning palm trees, doesn't it? Gorge. Okay, now let's do a soft succulent. Yeah. See what this ends up looking like. Oh, I like that color. That's pretty. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I think we're going to put May Your Birthday Be Memorable. Actually, let's do this. Let's trim this off and almost make it like a piece of DSP. And we'll bring in some more of that great DSP. Only in the soft succulent pattern. Okay. So then we have this guy. I feel like I have an open package of this somewhere. You know I do, right? You know it's got to be somewhere. That's okay. I have 2 packages. It's a little secret for you. They let us buy 2, so I bought 2. Okay, and we will use a different pattern this time. Why not that? I don't know that I'd call this plaid, but diamond pattern probably is easy enough. Okay, and this measures 3 3/4. Okay, so I want this guy 3 3/4 by 3 1/2. Okay, and while I'm here, I need a piece of soft succulent or want a piece. This is what I've been making my swaps in, and I am definitely going to need a new package of soft succulent cardstock when we can reorder again. Oh, finally, let's do an insert. What is this one at? 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. There's that. And, okay. So, is this making you nervous? It's kind of making me nervous a little bit. You like the stamping in Evergreen better than the paper. It is very dark. Yes, it's very dark. It's very intense. It would definitely be in our neutrals stamping family, but I like it because I like how you can make, it makes lots of other colors just pop off of it. That's what I like about it. But you make a great point, which was if you don't care for the cardstock, it's okay because you have the ribbon, or you can use the gems, or you can use the shimmer paper. There's lots of different ways to experience all these great products. Okay, now I am going to, I want to put these together, right? As one piece of paper. And just kind of freehanding this. Normally I would cut one of them at the full length, but you know what, it doesn't really need to be that way. Let's put this on here, maybe another row, because I saw where it was going to be in general. I know this is going to be on the bottom. I should have my piece of silicone out here, but I don't. That's okay. Of course, it wants to stick. Okay, so this is, again, this is 3 3/4 by 5, the total size. So I just made this one like 3 3/4 by 3. Okay, and then I'm going to put this guy up. We're going to hide this masterpiece, right? We hide it. No one's ever going to know what's back there. Our little practice sheet. And then I'm going to put this right there. And then going to bring the succulent ribbon in. I want to do this little trick that I do sometimes. I think some of you like this, so we're going to do this little trick where I make like a ruching. I'm going to use the Seal Plus. Okay. And then I just want to start with a nice cut on the end, because you'll probably see it. It's going to come off loose on the edge there. Okay. And then I just start like, it's almost kind of like making a pie crust. Only you don't need to be that particular with it. Right? You just start scrunching it. See what I'm doing there? Super easy, super fun. Yes, definitely has shades of gray in it. Definitely does. When I was using Soft Succulent, again, when I first used it, and again in my swaps, I used it with Berry Vanilla, and I think it actually works a little bit better with Berry Vanilla. Okay, so you can use this with, I would definitely, if you're going to do this little technique, I definitely recommend using one of the Snail products. I like using the Snail Plus. You can still pull it up if you're having a problem with it, but when you're done, it holds it better. So there's no rhyme or reason to it. I like to try and make them about the same pleats. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to make one super huge, but that's really the only, let's say, thing that's the same about it. Okay, and I take it clear to the end, and then I will cut this one off with just a little bit of a tail as well. Let's get rid of that. Okay, pretty, pretty. Now let's take, oh, dare I stamp directly on this DSP? No, I think I'd rather do a label. I know when I need to back off and use a label. So let's use something from our Stitched So Sweetly. Okay. Oh, let's see if this will work. We might do some layering. No, that's too big. This is still just a little too big. I was going to do a piece of vellum back behind it, but it's fine. We don't need to put vellum on every card. Lisa, just back down. So sweet. I don't know that I want to use the scallops. Let's see if this little one works. No, it doesn't work. Will that work? No, I don't like it. It's too big. That's okay. Let me try one other thing. Oh, thanks, Kathleen. If you're talking about the ribbon, do it. It's super easy, super fun. And just one more different fun way to show off our ribbon, right? Let's use painted labels. Nailed it. Okay, so this is painted labels. It will be carrying over, and there's a reason for it, because it's deliciously beautiful. It is with one of the poppies, or it's with a thing of sentiments. I can't remember right now. Somebody will remind me. Okay, this is our insert. So let's again take our palm trees and put, this is just all palm tree card. This one's all about palm trees. Okay. And that label, now get out of there. You're going to cause me to do some wonky stamping, and I'm not having it. Isn't that nice how that just changes the inside of your card? And it also eats up a little space. So if you don't need to go on and on, try the leaf from the stamp set. Oh, yes, I like the leaf. Where do you want it? What are you thinking inside, Roz? Shaping up to be gorge. And, okay, now I need just a scrap of white. Always got a scrap of white around here. That's for sure. Well, I don't want to say that. Every once in a while I run out, but man, it's not very often. Oh, now that's just too big. That's a waste of a half a sheet of paper. How about that? Yes, yes, yes. Don't you love these new colors? Roz, does this make you feel like Florida when I'm using these things? Or, you know, I'm assuming that if you live in Florida, you don't dream about going someplace tropical because you're already there. Like when I showed a picture of some snow and Kathy Strang said, no thanks, she doesn't want a vacation in the snow. And I can totally get that. Oh, for the sentiment. I am rocking it tonight, Kathy Shealy. Oh, you know, your payment's in the mail, girl. Payment's in the mail. That's all I can say. Would you mind telling us how your recuperation is going? How's that? Have you been doing any running lately? See, when you change your mind, you can just grab this little guy. It's so handy. Not that the big one is like annoying or anything, but especially when I am stamping with you guys, it's so nice to be able to just bring the mini in. Do a quick little zhuzh. Okay. Oh my gosh, that stamp. You guys are going to think I am over the top loony, but I forgot how pretty it is. I haven't used the stamp set. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Now, this is a really nice label die because look, it creates kind of a frame inside of the frame. Isn't that nice? So it's not just a plain die. We have very few plain dies, right? And this one, I use this one so much. It just seems to be like the perfect thing over and over again. So please keep that one in mind. Painted labels dies. You can buy them now, or you can wait till next week, but why wait until next week? If you order them now, you can have them by next week. Not running, but your leg goes straight. Oh, and you graduated from PT. I love hearing that. Congrats, girl. So glad for you. I'm sure you still have to work at it, and that was probably not altogether pleasant, but it's better than the alternative, right? Yeah. Hope it's going to end up being really great. You will be literally off and running. Hello, Darcy. Late to the party. It's okay. You're never late here. Never late. You are coming in just in time to see our little creations with our timeless tropical suite and some of our new in colors. Oh, I love it. That doesn't even, would you say this is a masculine card? I don't know. Does the ribbon make it feminine? See, I don't know that. I am not well versed in the masculine card, but I like it. Okay, back to what I was saying at the beginning is that now, see, these cards most obviously go together, and you can put them in the little bag. And I was telling you that depending on how many layers you have on your cards, I think 3 cards would fit in here really nicely with envelopes. And then that is a stun. They go, oh my gosh, I'm not worthy. These cards are so beautiful. Let me reenact what will actually happen. Yes, so when you give your friend these cards, they will flip out. If someone did you a favor and you gave them these cards, they're going to do you a favor again, right? Like, you know, that's kind of the sneaky way around it. So let me show you again this great set of stamps and dies that we are using that you'll be able to use for quite some time. I've even done a class with this before, like the Charmed card class. I did one with this, and I would like to tell you that if you are interested in getting the online version, which is the Facebook group that has all the videos in it, along with the written tutorial. You can still purchase that. It's $15. And I'll put a list up on my Facebook page of all of the past ones that I have, but you can still create with this. You can make all the same cards I made. You won't have all the same supplies, but you can use all of the designs I used and ask me questions and stuff like that. So if you are interested in this, if you would like to take a very economical trip to the tropics, then why don't you get Timeless Tropical and make some cards for people who would also really appreciate them. And like I said, we've got the new product coming on May 4th. And if you will so indulge me, I will remind you of all the fun things that I have coming up, which is, first of all, please let me know if you would like to sign up for Chopped, because it's going to be fun. You're going to want to be there. You're going to want to be able to say you were there when, right? You were there when Chopped first went to 4 countries from 2. Also, please don't forget, it's time to sign up for the Cinco de Mayo Bogo sale, where you'll be able to buy recently retired product, and then in exchange, you get new product from the catalog that's coming to all of us on the 4th of May. You will be able to choose product from that catalog for free. And finally, please don't forget about my Charmed card kit. You can start signing up for that now. There are a few different options, and they start as low as $15, and that can be purchased anywhere in the world. The other options have to be, I can only sell them to Americans, but that's okay. And if you have any questions about this or anything, please let me know. But I'll tell you for sure, now I'm going to do one of my most favorite things of the week, and that is I'm going to go through the comments. I'm going to say hi to you. I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to make sure that I didn't miss anybody, because you're all really important to me. And like I said, I was looking forward to this most of the day. Like, I woke up thinking, oh, I get to do a live tonight and see my friends. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate your support of my business. You're a big part of what keeps me inspired and keeps me doing this. So I just thank you so much. I appreciate you. I just want you to know that. I hope you can take these ideas and run with them and make them your own. And I'll post the stills probably tomorrow. But I'm around this weekend, so if you have any questions for me or just want to say hi, then please do so. Okay, everyone? Thank you very much. Please stay safe until I see you next time.